Well, good evening, everyone. I hope you had a great weekend, a little bit extended weekend, as it were, from streaming and stuff. We ended up going to a comedy show last night. It was great fun, so that was the reason we couldn't make last night. Tonight, we're just kind of poking around in some DC. We're going to do some weekly reset stuff, and when we're done with that, we're going to see kind of what the evening brings. I have a little thought of something I want to maybe set up, so there may be a little bit of character creation and such involved, so we may have to play around with that too. So gotta just see what the evening brings, but I think we'll get this started and play from here. I need little robot dude.
You ain't Red Tool. Still, I like the cut of your jib. Yeah, we can make some mayhem together. Let's go!
Let's get some queue-ups going, too. We do our daily runaround sorts of things. The cut of your jib. We have a jib. I find for my own tracking, I find that just doing each quest as I pick it up a little bit easier this time. Usually I pick them all up and I just run and figure out where I need to go and all of that. And that's normally I would do it, but the quest givers are in all these different spots. And there's a little quest person to point you to the next one. So it's kind of done a little bit differently. So I feel like this feels like a really good plan. Go by very quick. Even though they want 60, they give you a lot per, so.
And to think, they used to put me in jail for doing stuff like this. Now, I'll probably get a key to the city.
My wife Barda is out there fighting for the citizens of Gotham. She'd never admit it, but she could use your help.
It said controller on that one, so we'll see if they actually need a controller, which wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Scott was wise to send you.
Alrighty, this is a perfect spot to be doing this from. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's troll this one.
Darkseid's Parawatsits have poison ivy squirreled away somewhere in Oracle's clock tower. I'm gonna bust her out of there, and you're gonna help. Get me? Good. Don't let nothing stand in our way, okay? Not the Furies, not the birds of prey, not even hot dogs. Especially, oh, so delicious hot dogs.
Well, that's not what I needed to do. Great.
Oh,
I meant to hit this one.
House boys, they're so cute. Yes, they are. That they burn real big. Ow.
Oh, yes. Yes, this I am aware. Letting me know that I am live. Kind of knew that. Oh, I am just hitting all the wrong buttons today. Pulling all the big stomps out way too early.
You wanna take me on? Thought you were supposed to be smart, Harley.
Oh, I am smart. Also unhinged, immoral, frequently tardy, ooh, and violent.
Stop, minion!
You're not looking at the screens. I gotta pay attention when I don't hear the talking anymore.
Time to put my foot. You're
Okay,
in
all right.
the epicenter now, jackanapes.
Look at you with the big words. Did Darkseid give those to ya?
Full stomp ahead. Yards!
These plates are killing me, Stomp. Dial it down a notch.
Okay. It's gonna make that last fight really interesting, isn't it?
Clown. Next time, you're gonna get stomped.
Yeah, run off to Granny Goodness, you big stompy baby. We
Yeah,
totally won.
Stompy.
Ivy, is that you? Hang in there, Red. We're coming. Harley, we've got a parademon problem here.
And plant monsters. Maybe lend us a hand, friend?
Don't you worry, Fishnet. We got this. Less talking, more fighting. Thanks for the assist, nameless plant monster.
We were once as you.
Right. Harley, no compromise here. Get in there and save Ivy.
Isn't Canary cute when she gets all heroic and leading? It's freaking adorable.
You protect Apocalypse. War makes us strong.
Don't you worry, Pamela. We got you.
Pam-a-lamb. Mm-hmm.
Are they using you to make
there, I
these
guess.
house boys? It's okay, Ives. We're gonna get you out of here. You hear me? We're gonna get you out.
they call me mad? You came here? Aren't you supposed to be smart?
Why does everybody keep asking me that? I got a degree in everything. I'm super smart. Fine, let's do this. Let's see what happens when mad meets crazy.
You hostile.
You ready to be a
Here's the wind-up.
Hard pass. I could really go for a hot dog. We need help. Open the seed pod. Don't attack the plants. They're on our side. Hey, it's a super plant monster. The plant monsters will help us out.
Oh, goodness, that startled me. Stop. The window's open. He heard something, got excited. Good lord, dude. Ugh.
The victory means nothing.
We need help.
You
Open the
nasty
seed
stuff,
pod.
the subjugator.
Oh, we're gonna stop the subjugator. We're gonna stop it real good. Don't worry, Red. We'll get you out of there in a jiff. Course I came. There's no way I was letting those goofs call Ivy something like poison with a Z or plantina. Not on my watch.
Good, fairly busy, but it was actually pretty good. And we actually, like we weren't on last night, as you probably know. We ended up going to a comedy show, and it was really good. So it was definitely worth the night out, as it were. How are things in your realm in this early AM? I'll go that way. 'Cause I don't think those are gonna. Or did I? No, I didn't finish the stuff. I don't like doing those. Let's do something else. How about these guys? Yeah, that was a bad choice, but anyway. Just did a little ATS stream to get a few of the event locations marked. Good for you. You know what? That reminds me that I have not picked up the reward for finishing Arkansas. And so I don't even know what it looks like. Imagine that.
Thanks.
All right, so we are still in the queue, but we need to go find... You know what? We're going to use the teleporting hub here. Oh, and there we go. The lava pool generator.
Darkseid created Brimstone, so you can bet he's a nasty character. Take some backup if you plan on tackling him, and maybe some fire.
I do not want to be here if that thing. Oh, it's not players declined. Okay. We're gonna go in a little bit more intently here. Since we know we have a little more time before our queue pops back up again. Probably standing in fire is bad. Yep, that's pretty bad. So don't do that. It's interesting, he's worth 90 of those things. You still have to get... these guys. I wonder if they're anywhere else. Or are they just around this pit? If we go opposite directions, this doesn't end well. There's lava over here, so let's check this out too. Yeah, there's more fiends every yard. That was dumb. Okay. Yeet. There we go. 2 more. Dissipating 2 more somewhere. How about around your corner? Is there another lava pit somewhere? Is that one? What about these over here? These guys will do. But it might not hurt to go flying around these too. Whoa, no, we cannot. Alright, so we do have 2 pits for sure. Maybe over here, I'm not sure. Probably not. Alright, we're gonna go up here. Talk to the
mayor
Huntress.
was about to deputize Mr. Freeze, Captain Cold, and Killer Frost in order to put Brimstone on ice. Thanks for taking care of business.
We got the convoy left to do. Other end. Convoy is destroyed. This game here, okay, I'm gonna move this, buddy. I don't want to roll over any paws or anything, okay? So just, okay, you can move then. There's a bed back there if you want it. If you want it. This game I've been playing since they brought it out, and I've enjoyed it. It gets to be a bit of an off and on thing for me because they bring out new content, and I like it. And I enjoy the style and the stuff like that. And it's a little grindy as any MMO can be, or should be, right? It's fun, it's fast-paced, there's some good power sets and good combinations and customization, and they've added a lot of layers of, you know, allies and artifacts and various other things that you can level up and use to kind of customize your character's power sets a little bit. Of course, there's always like the ideal set, right? I do find that the storylines are decent. They're short, they're quick, they're kind of fun. You get to interact with a variety of different DC characters and explore different timelines. And they do a nice job of the zones and stuff. Like this is a chunk of Gotham here that is being overtaken by Apocalypse. So it's a bit of a wreck. And it looks like they're leveraging Poison Ivy's abilities with like this tower here, for example, to help kind of cause the mayhem that they're causing. So overall pretty good. Okay, we gotta get on this. Now I want to say if they leave that little transport alone, I gotta do some damage on it because they probably won't leave it alone. It might spew out to more bad guys, but now we gotta wait for the next one. But we have a raid to go to as well. But I do find it a bit repetitive at sometimes. Like it's, I mean, I guess you can only do so much in a game like this. And they mix it up as much as they can, giving new mechanics and things like that. But I mean, when a next pack, you know, when a DLC comes out, it's very much, oh, okay, so you got an open world area that you go to interact with the characters and tell the story. And then you do like usually 3 missions for them. There's some open world stuff like this. This is actually new. This whole convoy thing is kind of a new concept of popping something up and dealing with it in that way. So that's actually pretty cool. But there's usually like a solo or an alert, which is a 4-man mission, or a raid, which is 8. 8's the biggest one. I don't know if they ever end up doing a 24. No, I don't think they did a 24 in. Oh goodness, trolls, tanks, trolls. Good lord. Okay.
Power a super weapon called the subjugator. We must foil Granny's plan.
So I mean, I like the game, and I've been coming back for what is it, 10, 12 years, whatever they've been playing this thing. I've been playing it quite a bit over the years, very casually though. So clearly I like it.
Whoa, that is one rumpy looking statue. Real crisp.
Sometimes I take a break because it is a little bit like, oh, I gotta do this again, you know. Can be a little grindy. Then I go on to the next thing that it's grindy, you know, that kind of thing. So I mean, yeah, call it what it is, I guess. Yeah, I got him into these types of games via friends probably about 15 years ago, something like that. So I wasn't super young when I really got into it. I played other kinds of games when I was younger, but I really picked up this style of stuff being introduced to older games such as the EverQuest series and WoWs and stuff through friends when those were coming out. But I didn't get into those right away, mostly because I didn't have the means to do it. I didn't have a decent computer and the means to get one and stuff like that, so it was a little bit of work. But I do like the job they do on, look at these environments, are crazy. Just nuts. There's a big dark side over there. Planets that are surrounding, and I'm not helping these peeps at all. Okay.
blow it up in a wicked awesome explosion.
That works.
Well, let's explode them up then.
Where's this going?
All right, big girl.
Huh.
Time to blow that grumpy statue into next week. Fire!
I don't think
There it
that-
goes.
Never
Into
mind.
the big statue.
Proceed.
Huh, how about that? We're gonna need a bigger gun.
Are you finished? Clear the path and keep moving.
I can endure far more. That is pain. Nothing can stop us. War makes us strong. I can endure far more. That is pain. You protect Apocalypse? Nothing can stop us. I can endure.
You gotta hit your buttons quick, because these mobs are melting fast.
Nothing can stop us. War makes us strong. You protect Apocalypse? That is pain.
So the character I'm running right now is probably the one I play the most, so I'll consider him my main, and he leverages mental powers primarily to do his damage.
It's not.
Things like pyrokinesis and phantom flames and telekinesis and various other things like that.
The answer's no.
Do not allow them to power that device.
I will press you.
Somebody's got him? Okay, good, because I'm kind of trapped in this spot. And this is one of the things about this game is, for the most part, you are can get kind of stuck because you don't go through people. Or pets, for that matter, which also kind of sucks.
Insects beneath my
Pain discharge in 5 seconds.
You must discipline the children.
Nothing can stop us.
Do not allow them to power that device.
No, I actually haven't done any. Hadn't followed up on that. How did it not go well?
You are but insects beneath my
That is pain.
Have you seen it yet?
naughty children must be punished.
High damage attack.
Such a bad child.
Such a bad child.
Pain discharge in 10 seconds. Pain discharge in 5
You must
seconds.
discipline the children. I will press you.
You're trying to power that thingamabob.
That thingamabomb. No, they turned it into a Lady Gaga musical, apparently. What? What is it? What? What?
That was for my Grandma Badness.
Granny Goodness and her defeat.
Not going
Paladin command
to, as I'm not a fan of
guarding
musical
the
films.
subjugator.
Oh.
Won't cause a big enough commotion.
Huh.
I might be able to lure him out while I sneak into the subjugator control room.
It's so bad people are trying to get refunds. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Bigger and barderier than me. Why exactly
Ooh.
are we doing all the heavy lifting here?
Because you can crush the enemy, see them driven before
DC
you
with
can.
another kind of a challenge, huh? Oh, that's probably not good. I need to not be jumping quite that far ahead of the tank. Through the tank, not past the tank. Isn't that the rule? Yeah, another DC flop. That's so sad. They keep trying and they're just not landing it. Oh, my empathy goes out to them in a big way. They were actually much better at TV shows, I think. Even the, you know, I mean, any TV show series gets a little wonky when you're trying to put a 5th and 6th and 8th season together. I get that. I mean, every season, you know, a series struggles a little bit, but oh goodness. So much better on the TV front.
Don't be a scenic railway.
I can endure far more. War makes us strong. That is it.
Just for the record, this is going fast and easy because I did pick the easiest version there is. The loot's also not as good, but this gets us through it in a... As you can see, there's a lot to get through, and if every kill takes a lot longer to do, well, I didn't want to spend that much time. Because I still get the same amount of currency, regardless. So I figured, hey, if the currency is going to buy me the best gear this DLC has to offer anyway, there's no reason I'm breaking my back over this stuff this early into the release. I'll wait till I get some of that gear, and then I'll come in and at the normal level, and it will be a lot easier.
Nothing can stop us.
I'm near the subjugator control room, but it's heavily guarded. I need that distraction now.
Ooh, and I'm in a real distracted mood, too. Come on, let's do this.
Your antics have drawn the enemy's attention. Prepare for combat.
I am ready for battle. I can endure. My father will conquer that mud for you. But not before I destroy him. Glory to dark side. To battle.
Ow, it's always this way.
Ow.
Get some shouting this
That hurt a little.
Curse. Your skull shall be trophies for dark side. This foolishness.
I think I just landed a normal strike, and it's not going to count, so now I burn up the cooldown.
Father, what are you doing here? I have the
Yeah, they've got a
The Lord of Apocalypse has no
link,
time
which
for
is
your
probably taking you to
mindless
some
boasts, Caliban.
bad site that'll probably give you a virus or something, and they're trying to, you know,
No.
say things like, hey, you can buy a bunch of viewers if you spend money with us, and trying to boost your stream and stuff, and I'm not trying to do any of that. So I just immediately ban them. They block them out for 60 seconds.
I'm firing the subjugator weapons to break those shields. Find some cover.
Forgot I had to run behind one of the walls.
I find this weary. Yes, Apocalypse.
It is really bad. Some nights I get like 3 or 4 or 5 of them. I'm like, what the heck? Somebody push the button. Thank you.
My victory is inevitable. I am inevitable.
That was rude of him. See, he pushed me back.
Your efforts are futile. I cannot be stopped. You're wasting your time.
Get behind cover.
Nothing can stop us. I find this wearying. What makes that? Your efforts are futile.
Try again. We'll get him right. We'll get him up. Got him up.
Harley, the splinter.
You insolent worm.
It's fairly likely. We jump around from game to game to game a little bit. Some of the games we've been in the most. I've been back in this one a little bit. Donovan doesn't always play this one all the time with me. She does sometimes. Trucking is definitely usually on our list. Final Fantasy will probably pop up as they have events and things too. Final Fantasy 14, that is. How did we do on the parse? Oh, we did pretty darn good. I have to move things around a little bit, but being mounted on a stand and just moving the stand into place makes it a little bit faster. More of an Xbox controller for racing game. That game has amazing graphics. I may have to check it out. A bit laggy, and that's most games when it's new. Isn't that, yeah? Because they got to optimize, and are they set for the systems and things like that? Kind of the graphics cards and things like that are all factors in all that stuff, I suspect. But I'm curious because the wheel does have, and I might even consider a different stand if I. Now I'm also talking like money not being an object, and obviously that's not the actual case. Oh, hi guys, that's fairly quick. Okay. And then we wait for the next one because we don't test the theory at all on whether or not it would drop out more minions for us to take out. And maybe at the end of the day it just goes so slow down the street that it doesn't pop out minions for a while, and it's actually slower that way, when this would just be faster to take it out and wait for the next one. You got my new wheel. Oh, you got your wheel on a stand and it fits under the desk, so I just push it under when I'm done. Oh, okay. So the desk is a little bit higher, the wheel is a little bit lower. This one's up fairly high, so I move it off to the side. I have considered whether or not I would like to get a different stand, because this one I could sort of modify it and work with it. It does have the ability to add a chair onto it. But if I did that, I would like to get a stand that has monitor stands and then get another computer box, which again, this is a money thing, right? Get another computer box set up to manage just the driving games. So like get it like 3 monitors or something on the stand with the keyboard, mouse, setup space, the wheel and pedals, and maybe if I was really going nuts, maybe I would do things like Elite Dangerous with the flight yokes and stuff, and have those like on the side, and just have basically a station where I would just sit down from my driving and flying games, and then this one for everything else. That would be like crazy. That would be like a major setup for me. the stand collapses into itself so you can extend it to a comfortable height, which I find really handy. Would love a truck cockpit, but I don't have the room. That's another one. That's going like the full extreme. If I was really doing a lot of driving and I wanted the more immersed experience, I have seen some videos of those people with the monitors, and basically it's a big box, and they've got the full-on dash with all the air brakes buttons and all that kind of stuff. That would be pretty intense. I suspect that would take up a fair bit of space, and reminds me I need to put a few things on the Yo broker. See if I can keep the cash flow in the positive.
Some insane grandma from another planet into a girl band called the Furies. Things went pear-shaped when old Granny made her fetch this thing called the Splinter of Destiny, and here we are now. Ew. Step 1. Convince a parademon to reveal Harley's location. Check. Step 2. Persuade said parademon to teleport us to wherever we are. Also check. Step 3. Find Harley. In progress. Know your way around here?
Apocalypse?
Your silence, friend, is deafening. I suggest we search the area until we hear giggles and the sounds of mayhem. A sure sign of Harley's
Hey,
presence.
Big Ramen, how you doing? Am I married? That's an interesting question. What inspires said question? Especially right out of the box here, as it were.
Step 3. Check. What did I tell you? Giggles?
Just wondering.
Now
Oh.
all we have to do is get to her.
Well, what do you think?
In the wrong hands, this locket will be devastating. I won't let you take it.
It doesn't belong to you, Toots. Now hand it over.
You don't think I am? Okay. We'll go with that. Oh boy. No, I do not. Bye. Boy, the spam bots are real tonight. Oh yes, you.
I can use to fix Mother Box. Let's convince her.
You will bleed for this. For Granny and for Darkseid.
It must have been, right? Because holy crud.
One by one, you will fall.
I can endure far more.
Alrighty, on to the next stage. This is such a weird. This is a new thing where your name just keeps running to a new spot in the hall. They've been the last DLC. They had a named run from in a building out to an open area, and that was it. This down progressively down the hall is a new thing.
Nothing can stop us. War makes us strong.
War makes us strong. All right. The box set of that's coming off of Netflix soon, and she loves the Monty. I have seen many episodes of it. It is great. Those people were crazy, and I loved it.
Hey, enough with the whips already.
Step back. Let's save that where it's supposed to be.
Misuse and misplacing of equipment is always fun.
Oh my god. Yeah, you hit the button, you go, oh. Well, mess that up. All right.
This isn't a bad thing, but I'm literally just doing the spells and things that you guys had.
Okay.
Because why should I do all the spells? You know?
Right. Well, you said the spell list changed, right? Like,
Well,
we
you
were
can have all of them from Pathfinder too. You know, so
okay.
you know, you can grab a heal instead of Vital Prism, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of like the ones you picked out.
Well,
but,
I do too. However, I do wonder if it would be enough. So I'm wondering if I do it, I might swap out. I might not swap out Vital Prism because I took that other spell, the recharge.
Recharge weapon.
Yeah. So I mean that synergizes well together. So it would be.
Your other ones are Wisp Ally. And motivating ringtone.
Yeah, probably it would have to be
reminds
Wisp Ally, even though Wisp Ally feels like it'd be fun.
Okay.
That would be the potential if I was to swap one out. Because the motivating ringtone, why not?
Yeah, and you know what ringtone I'm grabbing.
I do. All right. That should save the gear and be good. Let's go clean up this bag, this phase. Salvage, salvage, salvage. Okay. And the Halloween event started today, so I figured I might as well mess around in that a little bit.
Oh, is the emo pilgrim back?
The emo pilgrim is back, yes. Can never have too much emo pilgrim, I suspect.
Nope.
Okay. I did this solo, so yeah, we're good. Let's truck a grenade.
You have connections at the hotel.
Well, I usually have more than one card too, you know. So I'm like, okay.
Mr. Fancy over here with more than one credit card. Jeez.
After years of travel, I always have at least two, right? I always have my work